Can I get the auto-tune back on?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about the LOL OMG Tweens Series 5. So when these leaked, everyone noticed that the wrist articulation was removed, and a lot of people were unhappy about that. Kind of felt like a step back, and I agree with that. And some other people were, didn't really mind it. They feel like, for the size and the scale of the doll, the wrist articulation doesn't add too much to the doll. Personally, I prefer to have wrist articulation with removable hands, which LOL OMG Tweens before this series all had, which was great. And the reason why I like to have that is obviously for ease of changing their outfits and putting on tops and jackets and all that. Anything long sleeve can be such a pain to put on. So back to series 5, as you can see with Cassie Cool, she has no wrist articulation. So with the other 3 girls to the left of Cassie, I was able to do body swaps with previous LOL OMG Tweens, and this video is pretty much going to be going over which bodies I use to match the skin tone as close as possible. It might not be 100%, but close enough where once your doll is dressed up, you won't really notice the color difference. So Ellie Fly's stand came from Allie Dance, and then Flora Moon has Gracie Skates, Hannah Groove has Chloe Peppers, and Cassie Cool has Jenny Rock's stand. So I brought forward Flora Moon and Hannah Groove just so we can get a closer look at the wrist articulation. If you have any of the other LOL OMG Tweens, I mean, you know how the wrist articulation looks like. But yeah, she, it turns, it bends and all that. It is removable, so that's great when changing clothes. Same thing with Flora Moon. So for Ellie Fly, I use Allie Dance's body for the body swap. Ellie Fly has kind of a peachy undertone, which is pretty similar to Allie Dance. And then for Flora Moon, I use Chloe Peppers' body to do a body swap. She has a little bit of a peach undertone, but not as much as Allie Dance. For Hannah Groove, I used Olivia Flutter's body for the body swap. They both have that kind of like, went to the beach tan skin tone, and I just feel like it fit really perfect for her. So for Cassie Cool's body swap, I have Darcy Blush. She is nude, just FYI. And then as you can see, side by side under the light, they're pretty close. So what I usually do is I take the hand and I just put it onto the doll that I'm gonna swap the head with and kind of see, like, does it match, does it not, how are the undertones? And as you can tell, it's pretty close. So what I do when I start the body swapping process is usually I take the doll that I'm gonna keep. In this instance would be Cassie Cool. I usually put like a hairnet just to protect the hairstyle and kind of keep it intact as much as possible. I also put one onto the doll who I am swapping the body with. So I know I said I use hairnets, but more specifically I use wig caps. I have this one that I get from the Dollar Tree. It comes in a pack of 3. I buy a bunch of these. Okay, so once you have the hairnet on, it looks like this. I just cover the whole head. If they had rooted eyelashes, I wouldn't cover their face just because I wouldn't want to damage the rooted eyelashes, but LOL doesn't have rooted eyelashes, and so that's why I cover their whole face. Also, before I start, I will also completely undress the doll that is gonna get, the head removed. And I just do this just to be safe. I don't want any of the clothing or accessories to get damaged from the heat of the hair dryer. There's two methods you can do it. You can either use hot water and dunk their head in, you know, boiling hot water, or you can use a hair dryer and heat it up that way. I'm just gonna cut to their heads already being swapped. There are videos on YouTube showing how people, you know, remove the heads and do head swaps using the hot water technique and the hair drying technique. So if you're interested in that, you can just go ahead and look at one of those videos. So when we get back, Cassie will be on her new fully articulated body. Okay, so this is what Cassie looks like after the body swap. But yeah, I just wanted to show you her body match before I get her fully dressed. And I think it, you know, matches pretty well. So this is what Cassie looks like fully dressed. And yeah, and she has her little wrist articulation again. So I did want to emphasize just to be very careful when doing the head swapping because there is potential that you can break the neck peg. I've done it a few times. So I'm just letting you know, if you are going to head swap these dolls, just be very careful. Don't pull too hard, don't use too much pressure because it will snap. I'm not responsible if you do break anything. Maybe try on a doll that you don't care about too much first before a doll that, you know, you love in your collection. I hope you found this video helpful or interesting. But yeah, until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.